Good Shabbos, Kol Ami Shabbat Shalom, Aloha, hopefully Shaloha. Hopefully you picked up a lei. If you didn't and you want to wear, there are leis by the door, as tonight we celebrate and say thank you and say goodbye to our now Rabbi CJ. Let's hear it. I can no longer call him student rabbi, but if I mistakenly do it, you just remind me. And we say thank you to him, and we welcome to the Bima for the first time our rabbinic intern for next year, student rabbi Rebecca Orantes.
Thank you.
You can give a little, you'll appreciate her by the end of the service. And welcome to the Bima. It is an honor to share the Bima with you.
Thank you.
She actually doesn't start till August, but out of the graciousness of her heart, agreed to be with us so we could do this together. And welcome back, David Kaminsky on piano. Always a pleasure. And welcome to all of our friends online. Shaloha tonight. Shabbat Shalom. How beautiful is Shabbat. Ma yafeh hayom. Let us sing it together. The words are found on page 128.
I lift a match to the candles, watching as the flame catches, the brightness of yellow and blue, a flicker of heat in the air. As fire dances with shadows on the wall, the stress in my body eases, releasing all of the burdens that have seeped into my core. My neck lightens as my shoulders calm, my spine flexes with more ease, and my heart slows to a languid pace. Gratefully surrendering to the peace of the seventh day, Shabbat has arrived. I no longer need effort to relax on this holy day. My eyes see the lights as my voice chants the prayers and my body responds. My mind instantly stops, ceasing the hectic path of have-tos, reveling in this restoration of stillness so lacking in these previous days. The grace of a dedicated separation between the mundane and the sacred, prescribed by God's compassion, restores my soul's tranquility. Shabbat has arrived. You want to invite it?
It is my honor to invite forward Bernie Goldberg and David Bernstein to help us light the Shabbat candles tonight. They are, come on up, they are the gracious sponsors of our Oneg, one in honor of the other. And we invite all of you to be so kind and gracious. As they light the candles in a moment, I want to invite you to think about, what are you needing this Shabbat? Are you in need of peace? Are you in need of rest? Are you in need of joy? Are you in need of community? I want you to imagine that whatever you are in need of tonight, as these candles are lit, you bring that into your heart and into your soul.
O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness,
help us find knowledge by which we live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter this sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love.
Amen.
Amen.
We invite you to light the Shabbat candles. You can use the matches if that doesn't. There you go. It's lit. It's lit. Yeah. And let's bring in that light.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner, l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Shabbat shalom. Thank you so much. So let us welcome the Shabbat bride, that poem that always reminds us that was written in the land of Tzfat is Lecha Dodi. You can find it on page 138. And we invite you to sing along with student Rabbi Rebecca and with us.
Lecha dodi dodi, lecha dodi likra kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likra kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'tzachor v'dibur echad, ishmi'anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, לשמו תפארת ולתחילה. Lecha dodi dodi, lecha dodi likra kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likra kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה מראש מקרבכם נסוכה. סוף מעשה וחם שבת תחילה. lecha dodi, lecha dodi likra kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likra kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, hitoreri, ki va'orech kumiori, uri, uri, shir daveri. כבוד אדוני הלך נגלה. Lecha dodi dodi, lecha dodi likra kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likra kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. בואי ושלום עטרת Shabbat nekavelam.
You don't have to sit yet. We're going to say shaloha. We're going to say our hellos and our welcomes to our friends and to old friends and new friends. Welcome to our friends online. Take a moment to greet someone you know and someone you don't. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
What's your name? Lauren. Nice to meet you, Rebecca. Shabbat shalom. Thank you. Nice to be here. Shabbat shalom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Echadodi. Great. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Leonard. Shabbat shalom.
That you all love each other, you could talk all night, but we got a whole service for you. So let's enjoy some more beautiful prayers and beautiful music. And you might have just sat down, but now is a good time to stand up for our call to prayer. The Baruch Hu is found on page 146.
Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Yadadai-dai-dai, 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 yadadai-dai-dai.
So this next song that we've sung a few times together was actually written on September 11th when the rabbi who composed it's daughter was born. And it was both a day of deep sadness and also a day of deep joy for his family. And the words of the song are Olam Chesed Yibaneh that the meaning of the song is that we will build this world with love. So let us build this world with love together with our voices. You will catch on. The lyrics are on the screen above. Please join us.
As we think about building that world of love together, let's turn to page 152 for our central declaration of unity, the Shema. If it is your practice to rise, I will invite you to do so. We'll turn to page 154 for our love song to the divine, the Ve'ahavta. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ubechol nafshecha ubechol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher Mitzavecha hayom alevavecha veshinantam levanecha vedibarta bam beshivtecha beveitecha uvlechtecha vaderech uvshokbecha uvkumecha Ukshartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafot beineinecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru vasitem et kol mitzvotai V'yitem kedoshim le'Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim Liot lachem Elohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem, Emet. We think now of the freedom that we fight for all peoples, for our people, and we sing this aspirational song of freedom. Mi Chamocha is found on page 158. So this next song reminds us that just as we, the Jewish people, keep Shabbat, Shabbat keeps us. And we so need that cycle. And I think this week, more than ever, let us sing Veshamru with joy. As one of my dance teachers used to say, you fake it till you make it, and then sometimes you feel it. So let us practice joy so we can feel joy. Veshamru is found on page 162.
Veshamru bnei Israel et hashabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, דברים נפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
So I want to take a special moment now, a different moment, because on Sunday, and some of you were there, our then student rabbi walked onto the bima at Stephen Weiss Temple and became a rabbi. And it didn't just happen overnight. It was a very long road and process for Rabbi CJ. And I just want to take a moment to bless you on our bima with our community. And if you're a board member who's here tonight, I want to invite you to come up to the bima and be with us as we bless CJ. I'm going to open the ark. You may stand or you may remain seated because we're going to be here for a little bit. Come on over, CJ. And come on up, board members. Come close, come close. So, CJ, it was such a blessing this year to start this journey with you, my time here at Kol Ami, and for you to finally get to be in a community that I know you longed to be a part of for much of your years while you were in school. And I want you to take a look at your Kol Ami family that is here, both online and those here. And I want you to know that this is always going to be a home for you. This is a place of love and belonging. We hope that you will continue to check in with us. We hope that we will come and visit you in Honolulu. And betcha some people have already made their plans. And we hope you remember that you always have a home here. And I want to offer you this special blessing. Rabbi CJ, you have walked with grace. You've taught with depth and prayed with beauty. Your heart has been a light to our community. And though you go forth, know that you will always have a bait, a home among us, your Kol Ami family. As you step into your rabbinate, may you never forget, you are B'Tselem Elohim, crafted in God's image, guided by Torah, a soul both human and holy. Let your voice rise up for the silenced. Let your hands lift the fallen. Let your heart remain tender, for the world is aching and you are called to heal it. On days of weariness, and there will be days, may you be sustained by the one who gives strength to the weary. Hanoten le'ayef koach, and remember that you are enough. You have exactly what you need. Cry out with the prophets, discern with the priests, lead with love, and become the Torah that you teach. And may the dawn of your rabbinate be radiant and beautiful as the land that you will enter on Tuesday. And may its days be long and filled with wonder and crowned with peace. And we say, Mahalo and Shaloha and Toda Rabbah, Rabbi CJ. Yasher Koach, Yasher Koach. Okay, so we're going to remain standing. And hopefully your heart is full now, as full as can be. And we're going to get ourselves ready for the Amidah, the prayer of standing. And my board members, you can stay up here with us if you're comfortable. If you would prefer to run to your seats, you may do so.
Rabbi Sheila Weinberg writes, resting in my tradition, I call with love these names: Abraham, Sarah, Isaac, Rebekah, Jacob, Rachel, and Leah, abiding with me in the infinite vastness of consciousness. With vulnerability immersed in their love everlasting, I feel safe and protected. May I feel blessed with compassion that forever shelters all generations. Essential hope for transformation from death, dullness, constriction, fear, hierarchy, separation, to life, trust, openness, release, love, unity, and justice flowing like a mighty river. From on our knees to standing tall, from sick to healed, and from bound to free, the power of transformation endures. And the power of transformation is faithful. The power of transformation is a part of our nature, and may it flow. Where is the path of wisdom? To step back, releasing the limited, conditioned, reactive cycles of thought, and to turn with grace towards primordial awareness, towards that breath of life. To become close, intimate with the sacred work, and reuniting the parts with the whole. Taking refuge for the sake of peace in the expanse of space, primal awareness, and unconfined compassion, which is the deep nature of everyone's mind. Taking refuge for the sake of goodness and blessing, grace, and loving kindness, this is our heritage as human beings. This is our gift of life, and this is everyone's blessings. The words for Adonai Sifat Tiftach can be found on page 164. Come up here.
Adonai Sefat Tiftach Ufia Gite Ilatecha Adonai, open up my lips, let my mouth declare your praise.
I invite you to pray the prayers of our tradition through page 180, or the prayers upon your heart, and when you are done, you may be seated.
בהגיום ליבי לפניך יהי לרצון עם רפים 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 בהגיום
Kol Ami, this was a difficult week. 2 employees of the Israeli embassy in Washington, D.C. were fatally shot Wednesday night outside the Capitol Jewish Museum, outside an event where David's niece and nephew had planned the event, where they had just attended an American Jewish Committee event for young professionals and diplomats. Yaron Lachinsky, a research assistant at the Israeli embassy, and Sarah Milgram, who organized trips to Israel for the embassy and who I learned from our member of the Board of Trustees, who also facilitated peace talks between Israelis and Palestinians, died in the anti-Semitic attack. At this painful moment, we mourn with the victims' families, with their loved ones, and all of Israel. And we say, may their memories be for a blessing always. This blessing that I will read now was written by Rabbi Noam Moran's, AJC's Director of Interreligious Affairs. And he offers this prayer on behalf of the couple's memory. And I will say we offer this prayer on behalf of love and healing for their families. Sarah and Yaron, beloved and cherished, never parted in life or in death. We feel them as the inextricable connection between American and Israeli Jews. Their love, like ours, knows no geographic boundaries. They were brought together through the gift of the State of Israel and its transformation of Jewish history. Israel means the Jewish people will never again be powerless, and yet the sacrifices are enormous. Our modern American Jewish chronicle of pain has a new locus: Pittsburgh, Poway, Muncie, Jersey City, and now Washington, D.C. The innumerable anti-Semitic attacks, too many to list, in Brooklyn, on campuses, and beyond. Our young people had gathered to do good. 2 of them gunned down by evil, their and their families' lives shattered. Anti-Semitism is not just a Jewish problem. It's a blemish on the civilized world. It requires a whole of society respond. To the world that we say to the world, are you with us? Our Jewish fear is real. Our Jewish resilience is steadfast. Our Jewish pride, unbreakable. Am Yisrael Chai, the Jewish people lives on. Yehi Zacham Baruch, may the memory of Sarah and Yaron be for a blessing, and may their families that are deep in grief this evening find comfort and healing in knowing that communities all across the world are honoring their blessed children. With both this intention for healing in our hearts and also this sadness and grief that we hold tonight, I will invite you in a moment to lift up the names of those for whom you are sending healing to, and we will sing our healing prayer and send it out to all who are in need tonight, and especially to the families of these 2 victims of this horrific attack. And we say, may healing spread out throughout this land, throughout all lands, and may Shabbat bring us peace and comfort. If you have a name of a loved one for whom you are sending healing prayers now, I invite you to lift up their names. Misha Barach is found on page 371. It is my honor to invite Rabbi C.J. Mays to the bima to offer you some words of Torah.
Of course, I have to start by saying thank you. Thank you to this entire community and to the mentorship of Rabbi Resnick as I navigated my final year of rabbinical school and have stepped into this new space of being rabbi. I'm deeply grateful for this learning journey, for your support, and of course, your love, all of which I will carry with me to my new congregation. This week, we have a double portion of Torah that also concludes the book of Leviticus. And I do think it's quite interesting that my time here and with rabbinical school concludes with our book all about religious practice, ritual observance, and rules before opening up to the book of Bamidbar. The symbolism is apparent to me as I step into this new wilderness. Rabbi Resnick asked me as I was preparing this Devar, what message did I want to leave Kol Ami with? And it's this. Yesterday was Harvey Milk Day, celebrating what could have been his 95th birthday. Yesterday, the Jewish world was also shocked by horrific violence that took place in DC, where a self-identified far-left activist opened fire at the Jewish Museum, ultimately killing 2 staffers for the Israeli embassy. Across social media, scores of people poisoned by hate and by ignorance celebrated what had happened. This was justice for Palestine. As he was arrested, the individual responsible for the attack shouted, "Free, free Palestine," as he was handcuffed. Representative Torres of New York publicly called out the hateful rhetoric online, highlighting one so-called anti-genocide organization who called the attackers' actions, quote, "the highest form of anti-Zionist activism." That by itself is already disturbing and rotten to the core. But it is also worth pointing out to those who would maliciously try to frame this as an act of resistance for Palestine. And I can't believe we have to say this, but killing innocents in the name of your movement is not acceptable in any way. And further, the attacker decided to attack an event at a Jewish museum. He did not know that the people he would have happened to have killed that night were Israeli. Instead, he equated being Jewish with being anti-Palestinian. His actions, rather, were the highest form of anti-Semitism. This was an attack on Jews, full stop. As someone who has chosen to commit myself to Judaism not only as a convert, but now as a Jewish leader whose professional focus is to build Jewish community, I cannot even begin to describe the pain, the frustration, and the worry that I'm holding on to right now. And while many ideas in our tradition call us to speak courageously in the face of injustice, oppression, and callousness, it should not be an act of courage simply to be a Jew in this day and age. But the truth is that in this moment, it does take courage. And that's why I want to return to the message of Harvey Milk. In 1978, Harvey Milk stood on a stage in San Francisco and told people to come out. Come out of the closet, come out into the world and proclaim who you are. Not because it would be easy, but because it was the only way forward. He believed that once people saw us, truly saw us, they would have no choice but to recognize our full humanity. His words were a rallying cry to a community that was told over and over again to apologize, to shrink. And yet, Milk insisted you must come out to your parents, to your relatives, to your friends, to your neighbors, to those you work with, once and for all, break down the myths, destroy the lies and the distortions. Today, I want to echo his call, not only for LGBTQ Jews, but for all of us. Come out as Jews. Come out as Zionists. Come out as a people who hold deep love and hope for Israel, even when it is complicated. Come out as people whose identities are woven from Torah and tradition, from exile and resilience, from Shabbat candles and Hebrew letters to declarations of Am Yisrael Chai echoing throughout history, from the chains of Babylonia to the Eurovision stage. Because if we don't come out, if we shrink back, stay silent, and try to be invisible, we leave the narrative in the hands of those who would distort it. We let others define us. We let others flatten us and demonize us. If we do not speak up, Someone else will speak for us, and they already are. You might be thinking, but Rabbi, it is really scary right now. And I hear that. It is scary. But what else do I know that's true? We've been here before. We've been afraid before, and yet we are still here. Our tradition tells us that when the Israelites left Egypt, they crossed the sea not because they were fearless, but because one person took that first step into the water. According to Midrash, Nachshon walked forward while everyone else stood still. The sea didn't part before he moved. It parted because he moved. And so we must move. We must come out. We must say, I am a Jew, and not just in private, and not just when it feels safe. We must continue to celebrate our holy times, wear Magen Davids, say the Shema out loud, post our mezuzot, share our stories, hold our heads high, and reject any idea that suggests we should apologize for existing. And yes, come out as Zionists too. Unapologetically, compassionately, thoughtfully, and proudly. Zionism does not mean blind allegiance to a government, and the idea of Israel is bigger than any current government in charge. It means believing that the Jewish people should have self-determination and safety in our ancestral homeland marked by our spiritual, historical, and historical and physical connections. That's not a radical idea. When Harvey Milk told people to come out, he wasn't promising safety, but he was promising one thing, truth. And from that truth came solidarity, came power, came change. That's the legacy I want to leave with you, Kol Ami. Come out not because you have all the answers, come out not because it's easy, come out because your Jewish soul is sacred. Come out because every time you stand tall in your Jewish identity, you make room for someone else to do the same. And here's what I know. When we do that, we will never be alone, because we are a part of a chain of generations, walking in the footsteps of Esther, of Rabbi Akiva, of Golda Meir, and Harvey Milk. We walk together from Sinai to San Francisco, to Jerusalem, and here to Los Angeles in this very community. As we close the book of Leviticus and enter into the wilderness of Numbers, a book of journeying, of uncertainty, of finding our way, may we carry our identity with courage, with joy, and with pride. Am Yisrael Chai, the people of Israel live and will continue to live, to thrive, to come out, and to shine. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Yasher Koach, Rabbi CJ. Something happened on that bima. It is my honor to invite forward a representative of the member of our Board of Trustees to share some announcements with us this evening. And I just want to shout out that this member, Murray, had a beautiful grandbaby born this week. And we welcome Emma Lior to the world. And may her presence bring you joy and blessing. And we're so happy for you. Amen, amen, amen. Go ahead, you can use that. Or do you want the mic?
Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you, and thank you, Rabbi, for beautiful, beautiful. That was really beautiful. Good evening. I am Murray Levine, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Kol Ami, we want to welcome you to Congregation Kol Ami. Shabbat Shalom. We want to thank Rabbi Resnick for leading tonight's services, along with Rabbi Charles, it says on your diploma, Mays, and our new student, Rabbi Rebecca Orantes. Did I say that right? And Maestro David Kaminsky guest starring on the piano. Thank you. Thank you, Travis Smith for audiovisual and Leonard Seelig for setting up tonight's Oneg. Thank you to Bernie Goldberg and David Bernstein for supporting tonight's Oneg in honor of Rabbi C.J. Mays and to welcome student Rabbi Rebecca Orantes. A few things to make note of that are coming up. Invitations have gone out for our special weekend of June 27th to June 29th for our 3-day celebration of Rabbi Resnick's installation and our annual gala. Please be sure to get your tickets and make sponsorship requests. Our next gentle chair yoga, I'm not sure if the chair is gentle or the yoga is gentle, is Saturday, May 31st at 9:45 a.m., followed by our song circle at 11 a.m., and our transgender/non-binary group at 12:30 p.m., Saturday, May 31st. That's next. A new community group, Justice League, will hold its first meeting on May 31st at 10 a.m. We invite all those who want to collaborate to make a difference in the world. There are several activities going on during We Hope Pride, which is that same weekend, May 31st and June 1st. We'll once again have a booth on Santa Monica Boulevard, and we will be marching in the parade. Please join us and sign up for both. June 3rd, we will celebrate Shavuot and observe Yizkor, followed by a cheesecake dessert at a private residence. Registration is required. On June 10th, join our longtime member Rami Isaac as he reads from his book, My Dream of Fatherhood, An Unconventional Journey, His Story of Becoming a Parent. Our next Shabbat hike is June 14th, and we're going back to the Griffith Observatory. It's doable. It's not that difficult. It's a great hike. Sunday, June 22nd at 11 a.m., Mocha, Men of Kol Ami, is having a no-host brunch at Cantor's Deli. And we are seeing the musical Parade at the Armington Theater on Sunday, June 22nd. Tickets are available on our website. I've seen Parade. It's one of the best plays I have ever seen. More information on all of these events and so much more, including registrations, are on our website. So as always, we hope you'll keep up to date on all that is happening at Congregation Kol Ami by visiting our website, kol-ami.org. Thank you for joining us. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much, Murray, and Mazal Tov again. So we are in that sacred time of counting, friends. One more week, counting up to Shavuot, to our Shavuot house party. We hope you'll join us. It's going to be amazing. And let us count the Omer together. Hayom 41 yom shehem 5 shavuot ו6 yamim laOmer. Today is 41 days, which is 5 weeks and 6 days of the Omer. I invite you, if you are able to, please rise. We turn to page 586 for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שמו חלקנו כהם, וגבור עלינו ככל עמונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ויאמר ושמו
I'm going to ask that we remain standing. In memory of fallen service members, this weekend we would pause to remember those who have gave the ultimate sacrifice, giving their lives in defense of our country and in protection of the liberties that we so enjoy. Our words of thanks can never be enough for the gift that they have given us. May we honor their memories always by our determined protection of our liberties and freedoms and our vigilant pursuit of justice for all. El Malay Rachamim, compassionate God, on high and in our hearts, grant peace beneath the protection of your presence to those who have given their lives in defense of our country and freedom of the world. Shelter them among the righteous souls who are as radiant as the luminous heavens. Source of compassion, hasten the day when peace and security shall prevail, when nation shall not lift up sword against nation, and there shall be no need to prepare for war. May the day come when the world will stand together as one, and may the memory of our fallen brothers, sisters, and siblings serve as an inspiration to us and as a comfort to all of their loved ones.
Amen. Selah. Tonight, I will first read the list of names of those whose families are in a period of Shiva or Shloshim, the first 7 or the first 30 days of mourning, and then I will recite the names of those for whom we are saying Kaddish tonight, and I will invite all of you to add any names you have, and then we will recite Kaddish together. We say Zichronam Livracha, may their memories be for a blessing always. Yaron Lishinsky and Sarah Milgram. And we add cousin of Yaffa Hughes, Rodney Willis Blackburn, to our list of Shiva for this evening. We say Kaddish tonight for Leo Swartz, Rev Lloyd John Ogilvie, Erwin Crome, Larry Steinman, Lorraine Cohen, Jesse Daniel Hughes, Nathan Sugar, Richard Frank, Jeannie Goldman, Florence Zeldin, Tammy Rabowski, Marvin Schultz, Janet Silverstein, Jerry Myers, Dave Hall, Carl W. Sen, Lou Vincenelli, and Tom Gluck. If you are a mourner amongst us as my hands and eyes meet yours, I invite you to lift up the name of your loved one. We turn to page 598 and recite Kaddish together. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'elma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lalmei almaya. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. You may be seated. So this next beautiful song, Rebecca requested, right? Or was it you? David.
We were
Together,
yeah.
Rebecca and David chose this beautiful song, and little did they know it couldn't even be more appropriate for this week. And may our city, Jerusalem of gold, feel the peace and the comfort of Shabbat rippling over it as we feel in our sacred space tonight.
Havir harim sayol kayayim v'rihach orani nisav ruach harbayim in kol Ufart medati l'alvaheven Shiviu b'chalomam Ha'ir asher badat yoshevet ובלבה חומה ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור הלא לכל שירייך אני ירושלים של זהב בשל נחושת ושל אור הלא לכל שירייך אני אחד ישוב ברות המים, כיכר השוק ריקה, ואין פוגעת חרבית, והעיר עתיקה, ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור, הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור, ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור, הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור.
I would like to invite any members of our Board of Trustees that are with us, and also the heads of our nominating committee, Patrick Auerbach and Debbie Petrowski, up to the bima with us to help us lead Kiddush and Motzi, and say one last time, Toda Rabba from Mikol Halev. Thank you so much from all of our hearts, and our hearts are great and grand here at Kol Ami for all that you have done for Kol Ami this year, CJ. And we wish you so many wonderful blessings on your journey to Honolulu, and you will be missed. Come on up, everyone, and everyone else, come on up if you want. Let us bless together. Come close. Just don't block the camera right there. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu
אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו ושבת קודשו ואהבה ורצון חינכנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית כי הוא יום תחילה למקרא קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת
L'chaim. L'chaim, student Rabbi Rebecca, and L'chaim, Rabbi CJ. One. Oh! Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avon. And we say, we can't wait to welcome you in August, student Rabbi Rebecca. Welcome to the Kol Ami family. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom to our friends online. Please enjoy a delicious oneg. Good Shabbos.